For me personally, the trip was all about going on this adventure and being able to remember one of my best friends and doing it in his memory, because he was going to do this trip as well with us. And it was definitely about creating awareness for his Limitless Foundation and making sure that his legacy is continued into the future, because he really did leave such a strong legacy behind in only 19 years of living.
What's going on?
It's safe to say it's pretty damn windy outside.
Oh, was it amazing? Ooh.
You hungry?
It's been a long day. I'm hungry.
A little bit of a bathe.
Taking out the city.
G4, buddy. They're nuts.
I think you didn't really think about how hard it was when you were walking, just generally, but in day 5, I probably didn't cope that well. I just kept it like inside my head. I didn't tell anyone that I was feeling like panicked because I couldn't breathe and I was just freaking out. But I basically just tried to remember like why I was there and like how far we had to get to the top.
Perfect.
Awesome, John.
How'd you feel?
Amazing. The challenges, I think, are pretty self-evident. Climbing a mountain like Kili, you know, it's a tough challenge because nature is so important to life. You know, it obviously meant a lot to Xilombe because life was important to Xilombe. So I think in terms of that, it was very closely related. So that was, yeah, it was nice. It was nice to be out in nature because that's kind of always when you feel closest to your true self and the people that you've lost. He always had that cheeky smile on his face, so full of life and verve.
He was always probably the first person I went to for advice regarding anything.
He saw something in me that like no one else saw.
Xilombe meant to me, I don't know, it's hard because like the amount of time that I knew him was far, far shorter than a lot of other people in his life. I felt totally and utterly privileged to be his girlfriend and to be able to say that, and like I loved him so much and I still do, and he's just a source of inspiration, I guess.
Felix and John, our guide, said that they hadn't come across a group they'd felt so much love from. We had an amazing time, lots of laughs, lots of good vibes everywhere, and I think love out of everything was top. Climbing a mountain, I actually like to think of it as a metaphor for life. And it is definitely a challenge, and it is a climb, that's for sure. To be able to enjoy that along the way, and to have the ambition to keep pushing through the hard times to get to the top, we can learn a lot from.
And I think that's what's so important about the Limitless Foundation, is that it helps create awareness around South Africa for people in a similar situation as Xilombe, who have to push themselves to the limit and experience hardship every single day of their life.
I feel quite strongly that as his friends and the people that are still left here that have the capacity to do so, we need to keep the momentum going on the cause for the charity, and it was something that he cared so strongly about. For it to be successful and grow into whatever he envisaged it to be would be amazing.